Okay, we're back again. You've seen the title of this video. You already know what time it is. I'm going to start with this opening statement. For the record, I believe that sexual purity in relationships should be led by men. I don't believe that it should be the Christian women who is leading the conversation around whether you should have sex or not, whether you should kiss or not in relationships. And I'm hearing way too often it being the woman who is the one who is really on it when it comes to boundaries and the men not. So I thought, you know what? I'm not really here to tell people what to do. That's the conviction of the Holy Spirit's job. But let me just tell my story. So you've seen the title, and me and my wife, now wife, we didn't kiss for 2 years when we were dating. We didn't kiss until after we got engaged. And there were specific reasons for that. One, I like my wife. I like her a lot. And I liked her a lot before she was my wife. And I'll be lying to you if I told you I did not want to sleep with her before that, right? I'm not some incredible man that can just switch himself on once he's married. No, when we were dating, I wanted to sleep with her. I really did. That's just facts. And so I put specific boundaries in place, and I led in that conversation of boundaries because I felt it was necessary. But let's go back a little bit. So when me and my wife decided that we liked each other, the first thing I did was speak to her spiritual covering, her pastor, her leader, spiritual father, which is Apostle Toby, right? That's the first person I spoke to, right? And then the day after that, I spoke to my leader and my covering. So within 24 hours, that was done. They had a meeting together and they decided that both of us can fall in love real hard in this situation, and to protect us, certain boundaries need to be put in place. And they made us do 3 months of dating with no hugging, really learning each other mentally and I guess a bit emotionally before the I love yous and these things came into place. I want to say this. That was probably the biggest blessing that we were given in our dating life, because it meant that we had this 3-month period before things got physical to the point of even a hug, a deep, intimate hug, or holding hands down the road. A lot of guys be kissing in the first 3 months of their relationship. They don't even know if they figured out whether they like the person. So this 3 months really gave us time to figure out mentally, spiritually, are we even going in the same direction? And at the end of the 3 months, we both said, yeah, we want to continue this. It was like a 3-month trial, literally like a 3-month Amazon trial. But anyway, after that 3 months, they gave us more freedom. There were still some things, cautions and things that they put in place for us, but they gave us some more freedom. But I really decided within myself, and whether my wife wanted to kiss or not, she didn't really have a choice because I was not on it. I was not going to kiss her until we were really locked in this thing, like until we were engaged and we were preparing for the wedding. Now you may say, why didn't you just have your first kiss on your wedding day? I don't know why, I just find that weird. Feel free to correct me in the comments if I'm wrong for whatever reason, but I just find that very odd that, your first kiss is in front of all these people and stuff. I just found that weird. So I never wanted to do that, but I also didn't want to awaken love before it's time, quote unquote. Because for me, kissing really means I want to have sex with you. Like for some people, a kiss is a kiss, and they can kiss without any thought after that kiss. For me, a kiss is what's after the kiss. The kiss ain't really anything. The kiss is the door to what's after the kiss. So as soon as I kiss you, I'm now thinking about what's after the kiss. And so maybe you're watching this right now. Maybe you and your partner be doing stuff. And I think there needs to be a conversation around relationships and actually getting to the altar pure. Yeah, God forgives. Yeah, if you've made, you've messed up in this area, there is grace, there is forgiveness, there is mercy. But let's not act stupidly. Let's not put ourselves in places where we're going to keep falling into the same problems, the same patterns. Boundaries are a good thing. And I think it's important that we start to have more boundaries. And so that's a boundary that me and my wife had. We didn't kiss for 2 years. And by the time we did kiss, we were engaged. It was hard, but it worked. And it got us to the altar without having sex. And ultimately, I believe that God was glorified in the process because he saw that we were trying to honor him in our relationship. And that's the main thing. Is your relationship, is this marriage that you're trying to create an idol in your life? If it is, then you'll start to compromise your faith for your relationship. And so we wanted to ensure that our relationship is not an idol. We wanted to ensure that God was priority through it. And one of the ways we did that was by not kissing for 2 years. If you want to know some other things we did, maybe drop questions in the comments and maybe we'll do some more. Maybe I'll do some more. But I just wanted to say this. I believe that men should lead this conversation of sexual purity in relationships. I do not believe it should be women. If a man is your leader when you're married, then he should lead in this way. He should lead before marriage, and you should see him holding himself and holding his boundaries. That's the way you know that he's a disciplined man, right? So yeah, little rant there. Men do better, but also women don't settle for less. Have a nice day. We'll be back with another one soon. I'm about to go downstairs and grab my pizza.